All right, what's up, friends? Welcome. More modern, more unbans. Green Sun Zenith. Now, if you are newer to Modern, newer to Magic, and you don't recall this card from back in the day or haven't played Legacy with this card, you might wonder why Green Sun Zenith was banned, right? This is a green and X sorcery. Search for a green creature, mana value X or less, and then shuffle it back in. So it basically allows you to tutor any green creature at the tax of 1 extra mana, which is a big deal. 3 mana for a Tarmogoyf, 2 mana for a Llanowar Elves, and so on and so forth. However, what makes Green Sun Zenith so ridiculous is the presence of Dryad Arbor, which is a weird card from Future Sight. This is a land that's also a creature. It has no mana value. Mana value is 0. And you can play Zenith X equals 0 and go get Dryad Arbor, making Green Sun Zenith effectively just Llanowar Elves that can also be any other green creature in your deck with kicker 1. So that is ridiculous. Very, very powerful card in toolbox decks. Very powerful card in Primeval Titan decks to go get Primeval Titan, but also get other stuff too. Llanowar Elf, 7 mana Primeval Titan is a pretty insane card, split card. So Zenith is back now, though. It is unbanned. And one place to try it is Elves, which also got a bunch of new stuff as well. And Elves is one of the decks in Legacy that made great use of Zenith. And you can use Zenith to obviously go find, your payoff card like Ezuri. You can go get Elvish Visionary and Wirewood Symbiote. Wirewood Symbiote is a new card in the format. Wirewood Symbiote, a new card in the format. Quirion Ranger was new from the last Modern Horizons. So Elves has gotten a lot of stuff in recent memory. Also, Leafcrown Visionary is huge too for the Glimpse the Unthinkable effect of drawing cards. So is Elves good enough? No, I don't know. We're going to find out. It's the whole point, right? So let's do it. Let's play it and do our thing. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
On the play. All right. 2 lands, Chord, Symbiote, Master, Visionary. This hand's pretty bad. Not much forward action. No acceleration. 2 chords is really clunky. You go Symbiote into Warmasters don't do anything, so I'm mulligan. This hand is better. Keep this. Just dump the Shaman and Zenith for Arbor, I guess. Sure. All right, say go. Next turn we have Warmaster. Let's see. Uggin's Labyrinth, sure. Goodbye, Sire of 7 Deaths, they say go. All right, so we draw Chord of Calling. We can Ranger, tap for mana, bounce Forest. Tap for mana, play Warmaster, replay Forest. It's not very good, though. I'm just going to play Warmaster and play Arbor and say go. Really want a chord for, what's it called? Priest of Titania. Because the mana's so... I guess I don't make any elves to play, though. Glaring Flesh Raker. Untap. Draw Quirion Ranger. Okay. So... let's play a Ranger. Tap for mana. Untap Dryad. Bounce Forest. Replay Forest. Play Leafcrown Visionary. Play Ranger. Draw card. And we can Chord for Priest of Titania and try and go off next turn. We can bounce. We don't have... Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. So just say go. Plan is to Chord for Priest of Titania end step, and then untap. Hopefully draw an elf in our first 2 draws and just kind of go nuts. We can untap it a million times, so... Uggin's Labyrinth number 3. Once again, no imprint.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Alright, so Thought Out Seer kind of sucks, so we can just Chord a response anyway, so that's fine. So we're going to Chord. And we get Priest of Titania, get a token, take our Visionary, any elf, we can start drawing cards off. We can just pump the Warmaster a bunch of times too, and it might be fine as well, so. 20 to 18. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 elves in play. We draw a Wirewood Symbiote, which is pretty gas. Yeah. This is whenever you play an elf spell. So you can bounce an elf spell, play it. So play Wirewood Symbiote. Tap for mana. Untap this. Return this.
I thought I'd die fighting side by side with an elf.
Tap this. Bounce the Ranger. $14 mana floating. Play Ranger. Draw a card. Hello. We draw Eladamri. Make a token. Play Eladamri. Draw a card. Yeah, I think we're just like gonna play our entire deck now. So top card is Priest of Titania. Yeah, so like we just keep priesting and drawing cards, and every Quirion Ranger or Symbiote we find will untap Priest again and make more mana. That was pretty sick. Alright, opponent's playing colorless something. Just gonna cut Soul Cauldron, bring back Sage, and call it a day, I think. Ouphe, not really sure, so. This is obviously a keep. Turn 1 Druid, turn 2 Ranger Druid, Eladamri. Opponent mulligans is 6. This is a very difficult deck to play. Devourer of Density. Anyone? Devourer of Density? No? Your first name, my name is Jim. Hit that follow button. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. One of Grief is a hell of a green sun target. It's not actually, because this green sun only gets green creatures, so get endurance. So Temple, go. I could have some dismembers and stuff, but here's Wirewood Symbiote. I want the elves in play. I can make mana, so I'm just gonna cast a Heritage Druid here and say go. Oh, Grist. Grist is a good target, yes. Double Temple. Broken. They have Thought Not Seer here? What a rude Magic player. No, it's a Fleshraker. Alright, so Shaman of the Pack. Second Shaman of the Pack. Overgrown Tomb, Shock. Ranger. Druid. Tap for 3 green. Eladamri. Top card is Priest of Titania, but I cannot cast it. That's annoying, but sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like the Planeswalker, if it makes mana creatures have haste, seems like it might be pretty nice in this deck. Keeping Titania haste is like a really big deal. Triple Eldrazi Temple, but nothing to do with it yet. They could have all his dust next turn. That would suck. All right, so untap. Top card is Llanowar Elves. Sure, let's start there, I guess. This says green, tap to untap creature control, reveal a card from your hand or library, and then put it on the battlefield. Leaf-crowned Visionary. All right. I mean, Shaman of the Pack is certainly interesting. I feel like 3 Shamans is a lot. I don't think you ever want to draw more than 1. But tap 3. Play Visionary. Top card is Green Sun Zenith. Okay. Let's untap this and bounce the forest. Are they dead? I have no idea. Let's make some more mana. We could play... Maybe I punted by not floating mana with this tomb and bouncing the forest. This is 4 mana. We have 6 mana potentially. If they have all his dust, we're just stone dead. And that's kind of what I think they have, because like, wow, so they've kept this hand looks pretty bad. We could still bounce the Ranger and replay Overgrown Tomb. We can't cast Shaman 3 times. I don't have enough black mana for that, which is the issue. Shaman also only counts the elves, and I have one. Actually, I have 6. So we have 7 elves in play. Double Shaman is 14. It's not enough damage. Just gonna wing it. Symbiote. Untap this. Bounce Quirion Ranger. Play Quirion Ranger. If I draw Zenith, I don't think there's any relevant cards that I can get. Summoning 6. Oh, I can get Nettle Sentinel. Ugh. Okay, I'll do that. So pay. I need another elf though. I have 3. Never mind. So make that. Draw Zenith. Top card's Dwynn's Elite. That's kind of gas also. Play Forest. Green, green, green. I should not play the Forest. That was really stupid. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. No! I just asked him to play the Forest for no reason. Whatever. Alright, play this. That was very stupid. Top card is Chord of Calling. I don't think I want that. Dwynn's Elite. Make an elf. I've used this. I have not used the Ranger yet. Shaman of the Pack. I can untap. Hold on. Float a mana. Untap this. Bounce a forest. Tap for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to get Nettle Sentinel. I'm an idiot. If you play Shaman, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I chord this. Can I already use the Ranger? Eladamri can also put... I have untapped creatures, though, so... I cast Priest. We're out of untaps, though. We've used all of our untaps. This is so freaking hard. I could also just Green Suns for a Mana Dork. Which is another Ranger. and then untap an elf, make 3 mana, play shaman. I'm short that way too, though. Oh my god, I'm sorry, folks. This is so difficult. What a ridiculous puzzle. If I probably should have gotten Nettle Sentinel earlier in the chain. That was probably my mistake. If we untap Eladamri, you put in a thing for free, but like then what? You know, like Green says for 2, 4 mana left over. It's 5 mana. Untap a thing. It's 6, 7. I don't have 2 black though. Jeez. I would have to just do. I would have to just do this. I'm an idiot. I'm actually just a moron who can't count. I'm sorry. I apologize, folks.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
I'm just really dumb. Or is it, this is one short, isn't it? I think this is one short. Whatever. Honestly, this is one short, but I can pick it up with the thing. With the symbiote. And just cast it again next turn. Yeah, or one short. Alright, whatever. So if they have all his dust, I can Wirewood Symbiote, pick up a Mana Dork, and just cast Mana Dork and hard cast Shaman the next turn. So yeah, these elf decks are ridiculously complicated. Alright, so they have all his dust. They would assume if they have all his dust, so they all his dust. I bounce, I think, Llanowar Elves. And we just try and get the next turn. Yeah, so here's all his dust. We return. We already have a shaman. We should have to deal 1 point of damage to them. I think Llanowar. I mean, I already cast Priest anyway, but let's turn Llanowar Elves. Turn Llanowar Elves. And that's fine. All stuff dies, which is totally fine. And we just cast Shaman in the pack. Or we cast Priest, then cast Shaman and try and kill them. Best draw is literally just a land. So, yeah, we obviously knew what our top card was, though. So we play this. They cast Devour and kill it. And then we just draw land and hopefully kill them. If not, we'll just play out Llanowar Elves. We are at a pretty healthy 17 or 14, so there are a ton of lands in this deck, to be totally fair, but I think land or any 1-drop, you know, so we can stay alive for next turn. Yes. Oh, they're playing. So they're not respecting us for having a naturally drawn shaman, and they're just going to play Sire. I think this is a huge mistake. Obviously, we're trying to kill them. Even if we didn't have shaman in our hand, this is the card that makes our entire deck go. Just freaking kill it. Right? You have a Devour in your hand, you know? Never just dead, but sure, whatever. Shaman. And they have a mana up, I guess, but it doesn't matter, right? They have 2 mana up. Sure, whatever. I guess it's Llanowar Elves. Yeah, now he just wins, so that's fine. Cast Shaman in the back. The natural drawn. The natural born killer. Shaman in the back. Taste it. Alright. We'll take it.
Game. Blouses.
Whoa! It's Obosh, the Brave Piercer. Is this the best companion left in the format, right? Yorion, Lurrus, and Gigantha are all banned? Damn. Alright, so we're on the play. We're going to keep just Heritage Druid. This is Karn's bed. My green screen's not perfect. I'm getting a new green screen for it. Alright, so we'll just Druid, I guess. We could have, like, played a tap land into Priest, but freaking Obosh the Prey Piercer. The problem is if this is a Lava Dart deck, we're just, like, screwed. Alright, Flame Slash, sure. Lava Dart is just about the end of us, you know? Alright, Cavern of Souls on Elf. Play Priest of Titania. Close your eyes and cross your fingers, folks. Is Kahira better than Obosh? I guess Kahira is probably better, right? More relevant for creatureless control decks and then for elemental decks. Yeah, that's fair. So they got to ban Kahira, and then Obosh will be the best companion in the format. Frickin' Flame Slash. Here's a Ragavan. And a Flame Slash again. Okay. Elvish Warmaster. 4 cards left, huh? It just got to be Priest, right? And just like hope they don't kill it. Having to untap with Priest is pretty rough. All right, play land, say go. We gotta surveil land and try and get like Warmaster into a 1-drop maybe, but the good news is that like their Ragavan's pretty bad against us because most of our cards just suck. Like, go ahead, you can have my Priest of Titania. Have fun with that. So, Johnny Reset, thanks so much. All right, Ragavan. They had Chord of Calling. Buy Obosh, please. They did it! They actually bought Obosh. We're gonna untap with Priest of Titania?
Inconceivable.
That's ridiculous. Alright, let's get Mortuary. Give me a Surveil. This is my turn, folks. Ezuri's going to the bottom. Or graveyard, or whatever. Untap. Draw. Wirewood Symbiote. That's pretty good. So we go land, Warmaster. We have Chord here also. So we tap for 2. We can play Visionary. What's up, Scoop? Make a token. Play Wirewood Symbiote. We have Chord for 1 million here. So we can untap our Priest. That requires the bounce of our Elves, though. And then we only have a few other Elves in play. Bouncing the Warmaster would like reset it, which is kind of cool. We can also just Chord on their turn. I'm going to bounce. I don't know what to do. Let's look at my deck. So, like, Eladamri, probably the best thing to tutor for. Yeah. Elvish Warriors here. What a good time for you, Elvish Warrior Reset. Thanks so much.
Why should we trust any elf?
Okay. Yeah, so let's untap Priest. Bounce Leaf Crown Visionary. Now I have a good amount of Magic. So we can block Ragavan. We've got 3, 4. We have 6 mana for a Chord of. We can Chord of Calling for the Eladamri. Also, we can block the Ragavan too. So we'll just say go. Having active Priest is obviously pretty good. 5 cards in hand. One of them's Obosh. What's in their hand? Right? Like, look at their hand be, but like 1-drops and burn spells. Can I make infinite mana? Someone please, if I can make infinite mana, and you're not telling me how to make infinite mana, I don't like you. How could I do that? Because I don't see it. I'm here. Talk to me directly. I can hear you. All right. Ensnaring Bridge. That's obviously totally fine because we have Shaman at the back. So fantastic. Just your average Ragavan Ensnaring Bridge deck. Sure. So we'll block with our token. And then we are going to Chord of Calling. And then we're going to get our Eladamri, I guess? Sure. Eladamri. Top card's Warmaster. Make a token. Ragavan's dead. You should have 4 cards. I can just attack them too. So untap and draw. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. That's not the best. All right. Play Warmaster. Can I pump and kill them? Maybe. Tap for a bunch. Cast. I should cast Visionary first, actually. Yeah. 5 mana left over. This is 7. We can bounce Warmaster and replay it and untap this. That gives me an extra token and much more mana. But I can't pump and then attack first because I have to. That's super awkward. 5 in the pool. We have 3 attackers. Why is this so hard? All right, so sure. Let's bounce this. Return Warmaster. Replay Warmaster. And draw cards here, right? Draw Cauldron. Top card is Wirewood Symbiote. That's pretty insane. Play Wirewood Symbiote. Top card is Wooded Foothills. So now I think we should go to combat, attack with our 3 elves, and then just untap this a bunch of times, make a bunch of mana and kill them. We should kill them here, I think. Hold on. Maybe I should play this Soul Cauldron also. We have Ezuri in the bin, and we have Priest in the bin too, actually. So we can make even more mana, right? Yes. So let's play Soul Cauldron. Targeting the Priest. Put a counter on the Wirewood Symbiote. Put a counter on the Dormammu. I've come to bargain. Put a counter on the. I'm clicking it. Come on. Oh, never mind. That was actually on me. I'm sorry. I didn't click the Cauldron first. So counter here. Now this is a what's it called? Now I can attack with probably just all of these, and then tap for mana. That's 8 mana. Symbiote's going to untap the Priest of Titania, returning Warmaster, I guess. And then tap for mana again. I didn't actually do any math here at all. Probably should have, but whatever. And then we 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, double pump. All right, cool. That was sweet. All right, so opponent's mono red Obosh. I think his deck is this is just too many Shaman at the backs in his deck. What are we scared of? Like a sweeper, I guess? Heroic Intervention's like pretty sketchy card. Rex Sage seems unnecessary because we don't need it to beat Ensnaring Bridge. We just have our Shaman at the backs. Endurance, whatever. Force, whatever. I want the pushes to stay alive. I assume they're playing a lot of things that we kill. Kind of Shaman. Maybe the Soul Cauldron's kind of eh. It's kind of cool that game, but Visionary, Zenith. Chord of Calling. Like, they're not really interacting with us. I got a Chord. Rex Sage for what? I think killing and staring bridge is irrelevant. So, like, what are you trying to kill with the Rex Sage? I'm not going to Chord. They're going to kill our creatures pretty aggressively, so Chord's going to be a lot worse than usual. So, let's try this. Alright, we're going to keep. Lava Dart really is the card we're terrified of. Put them all against a 6. Mountain. Mountain, go. Not even a Ragavan, so... Old Dryad Arbor. Old risky Dryad Arbor. I kind of want to just play Overgrown Tomb tap and say go. It's like definitely have a removal spell. But I guess like... Let's play the Ranger dies. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Pay 2 life. Play Ranger, say go. It's definitely dead. Again, hopefully no Lava Darts. What a time to be alive. Lava Dart being a good card. I love me a Lava Dart. No removal spell. Second Mountain. What is going on here? Ugh. All right. I feel like I wouldn't hate a few Llanowar Elves in this deck either. Like, Llanowar Elves were a pretty big part of like the Legacy Elf deck. All right, play this. Say go. Skred? Alright, so we'll just untap our creature and bounce it to keep it alive. Creature or destroy for the Leaf Crown Visionary, sure. I think we played against Arclight Phoenix a number of times today. Mono red like Prowess Phoenix, like a Grixis Phoenix deck. Flame Slash. Right, just leave my stuff alone. This is where Dryad Arbor is pretty awkward. Like, naturally drawing Dryad Arbor is the freaking worst. Alright, let's draw. Thank God. Alright, so we're going to rock... I might just rock Priest here, make them kill. If they have 3 cards in their hand, like... They're going to kill the next few things that I play, probably. Maybe just play Visionary first. Let's play Visionary. Visionary is an appealing target to kill, so... what? What's
there's another video scheduled for today. It's Splinter went up today, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so the standard whatever is going. Pioneer going tomorrow.
I thought I moved them all, but yeah.
What?
I thought I moved them all, but yeah.
No, you did.
Okay. And Snaring Bridge. That worked well last game, right? 2 cards an inch. Untap. And Wirewood Symbiote is gas, obviously. Both in conjunction with Visionary and to keep our stuff alive. I'm going to fire up a Priest, though, and play Arbor and just say go. I don't want them to kill the Arbor, so they can kill the Priest instead. And then we have Symbiote and Visionary, or Symbiote and Priest next turn. Flame Slash, sure. F and Steph and Reset, thanks so much. 2 cards left. This is really weird deck here. We draw Zenith, so let's just cast Wirewood Symbiote. And cast Priest of Titania. And just pass the old Turnski. This card is unbelievably good. Aside from being able to untap your stuff for good value, it's also just a flag bearer for all your things. They just can't kill them. Red, red, red. Boros Reckoner. Okay, sure. Origin Story, right. Sorry. Llanowar Visionary Origin Story. I'm just flabbergasted right now. Untap. Elvish Warmaster. That's a good pickup. Yeah, playing Blasphemous Act would be a really weird card to play in this format, but sure. So let's play Warmaster. Try out a 1-mana elf. We could like Zenith for a 1-mana elf. We can Zenith for Quirion Ranger. That's actually really good. Let's do that. So let's go. But I want to get the Warmaster and play first. Stack stuff to play. Zenith for 1. Let's get Quirion Ranger. We're gonna untap. I guess untap Dryad Arbor is just worse than untapping Priest of Titania. Yeah, that's true, I guess. So, Boros Micro, I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm just playing my cards, all right? Untap this, bounce Forest. Play land. Revolt is left the battlefield. So we can also Fatal Push this Boros Micro too if we're scared of like Blasphemous Act or whatever. 2-mana floating. We can play a Warmaster. We can tap for mana and then untap this Bouncing Ranger. And then play Visionary. Make an elf. Play Ranger. Draw a card. Another Warmaster, sure. Tap for 5 mana. Untap. Karn's blocking. Karn, you're blocking the mana, man. I can't say how much mana you got. I forgot the origin story. I'm sorry. This is actually too hard to play to do fun things. I can't be fun. I'm sorry.
Could have picked a better spot.
Yeah. Untap this. Bounce this. We have 5 mana. Warmaster again. Just draw a card. Hello. I would say we're not going to draw a card. Draw a card off Visionary. They had us see where they would have cast it, right? Like, we now have no viable attackers. Ezuri can also save my squad from a thing too. So let's just go. We'll just go bunch of mana. Ezuri. Draw a card. Heritage Druid? Jeez. Heritage Druid, draw a card. Nettle Sentinel. Okay. We're off to the races, folks. Like, play Heritage Druid, draw a card. Soul Cauldron. I have a Priest in the bin, too. Hell yeah. All right. Heritage Druid. Soul Cauldron. Exile Priest. Target Wirewood Symbiote. I guess I'm out of things to do now, though. I can't handle sneezing and playing this deck at the same time. Leave me alone. It's 15 mana. I guess we just like say go. I'm just gonna Fatal Push this thing and say go. And then like we're just gonna have we have mana for Ezuri to save our team from a sweeper. And I just don't think we can lose. Like, I'm not gonna tap. This is my mana source, so we'll just say go. it resets all of my untap effects. So I have literally infinite mana, and they have 3 cards in their hand. If they can't put themselves empty-handed, or like, we can just attack them with some 1/1 elves and then punt them to oblivion and kill them. So damn, this deck kind of goes. It's definitely hard to play. For those folks watching on YouTube, I didn't put the first 2 matches in the video because I was just fumbling around learning the deck. If they have 3 Blasphemous Axe, does that even do anything? I have like 25 mana. I can regen every creature 3 times. Like, we have Symbiote taps for mana, Priest taps for mana, untap them both. Yeah, we have like 40 mana right now. So Lightning Bolt targeting a Elvish War guy. Sure. Heritage Druid, tap for mana. Ezuri, regenerate another elf. Yeah, John's an angst teenager these days. He's 14, he doesn't want to be on stream anymore. So days of a John and Jim show are long past at this point. Regen that. And go on. Lightning Bolt resolves. Regen goes off. Two mana floating. They have 2 cards in their hand. If they can't enter their hand, they're just like incredibly dead. Untap. Draw. Fatal Push. Sure. I mean, if they let me attack, the game's over, right? So just attack with everything. Alright, they're going to play a spell. They're going to Skred targeting my Dryad Arbor. I could also just bounce my Leaf Crown Visionary, which will shrink my team so I can attack. Is it better than pushing it? I might actually push it instead, because I want to use the mana in combat. I don't think it matters, honestly, but sure, whatever. Let's just do something. It doesn't really matter. Like, sure. Yeah. Make mana. Untap this. Bounce Visionary. Opponent's just Skredding it up over here. Alright, so 11 mana floating. We're not going to use it. Just going to go to combat. And attack with all the 1/1s. And then make a bunch of mana. And Ezuri 4 times. I think if it was all the same mana, they would just do it, you know? All right, there we go. All right, opponents on the mulligan, we're on the draw. We have Green Suns, yeah, keep. That's great. Not great, but good. Opponent mulligan to 5 cards. Leyline of Karn. Yeah, that The green screen not being perfect irks me too, folks, so. Alright, so opponent's on 5 cards. We've got turn 1 Green Suns. Scald and Tarn. What in tarnation? Steam Vents. Preordain. Tome Scour? What? That's the best Tome Scour of all time? Tome Scour turn 1 for Narco Amalgam. I guess it could have been the 4th Amalgam. That's the only way it could have been better, but it was the 4th Amalgam also. Alright, well, 10 power on turn 1. Nice. That's fun. We probably can't win. I might just concede. If we just like, we'll see what our first draw step is, I guess. But like, why show our deck to our opponent? So we go Green Suns for a Dryad Arbor. They attack for 10. We untap, and then what? How do we actually win? If we draw like a 1-drop, we can go Warmaster 1-drop token, chump block, and then then next turn, how do we win? You know? You gotta love when the biggest choice in the game is just like, should I just concede before playing a land to not reveal what I'm playing? They also could have more things too. So I go Arbor, they attack for 10. I go land, Warmaster, 1-drop, token, go. They attack for 10, I block with a token. I untap, can I win from there? I don't think so, because I think winning is predicated on having a Priest of Titania in play. I'm still conceding. Alright, yeah, good game, I guess. Did you have fun? Why don't you ask if I had fun, Magic Online, like Arena does? Alright, so we're going to bring in... We don't got much. We got 2 Endurance and a Soulless Jailer, which we can Chord for, we cannot Zenith for. And that is it. That's all we got. I would say we're going to cut a Shaman of the Pack, because 3 is just too many anyway. Soul Cauldron's obviously kind of funny against them. We got to cut 2 more cards. That's the 3rd Eladamri too much. They're probably not going to kill my stuff, really. Is Ezuri necessary? I don't think so. Like, what does Ezuri do that Warmaster and Shaman of the Pack don't do? And then Warmaster, Priest, or Visionary all seem great. Dwynn's Elite. Dwynn's Elite's kind of whatever, right? I'm going to say Dwynn's Elite. Alright, let's try that one again, huh? We're going to keep. We've got turn 1 Zenith, turn 2 Soul Cauldron, which is kind of gas. No Scavenging Ooze, huh? For all those Zeniths. Alright, let's get... We need to get Forest, I think. I don't have a Shaman in our hand, but like, the first Forest seems pretty important as far as like, if you want to bounce your own lands repeatedly, so... Just Zenith. X is 0. Get Dryad Arbor. We got 2. Like the inclusion of 2 Dryad Arbor. And then we should go turn 2 Soul Cauldron, probably. Watery Grave. They crabbing? Okay, Tome Scouring again. Thoughtseize. Nice Soul Cauldron, idiot. That's fine. Play Druid, play Symbiote, play Dryad Arbor. If this slowed them down, I'm on the play, so that's also good too.
Bingo!
That is not bad. All right, Priest of Titania, 2nd Dryad Arbor, say go. Zenith's really good, yeah, card's great. What do you got, friend? Glimpse the Unthinkable? I feel like they should be playing Looting, right? They haven't played a red land yet, though. Oh, they did. Oh, they got Dark Blast? No! Not Dark Blast. Could he beat Dark Blast? I don't think he beat Dark Blast. It's like Lavadar on steroids. Yikes. Steam Vents. Looting, Dredge back Dark Blast. Dark Blast is something. Here's Tome Scour. They hit Creeping Chill, Amalgam. Not as good as the first one, that's for sure. So a little chilly. You untap and draw a Quirion Ranger. I mean, I guess I'm regretting not getting the black source now, but probably we could play our hand, but we're not really doing anything. Ranger. Heritage Druid. Wirewood Symbiote. Attack for 2. Say go. Kerchak. Reset. Thanks so much. They Dredge. They Golgari Thug. So the only thing that the Dark Blast can target effectively is the Wirewood Symbiote. The problem is we're just like not doing anything. We don't have anything really going on. Soul Cauldron was a nice one. Obviously both exiling their stuff as well as getting my priest online. What a ridiculous card, Priest of Titania. They're going to target the Ranger. Alright, so we just untap this and bounce the Ranger. Not sure if I agree with that choice, but whatever, I guess. Dark Blast goes to the bin. And are they looting here, maybe? They have Burning Inquiry. Oh my god. Put this card in a Pro Tour. I played Dredge. It was not a good list, but... Alright, so Burning Inquiry. What we can do about that? So, we draw Priest Ranger Mortuary. They Dredge. They have Conflagrate, too. This is a nightmare. Conflagrate Dark Blast. Oh my god. Alright, there's a Chill. They have a Silver Smote also. If they have a land for Dark Blast, we're probably screwed. If they don't, maybe we have a chance. But I don't even know, because we can't keep Priest and with Dark Blast online, you know? Ox of Agonis, too. Alright. They dredging. Here come the boys. The zombie boys. We untap. We draw. Yabmaya, Cradle of Growth. Not great. Yeah, they just have Conflagrate in their graveyard, so that's just going to kill all my creatures. Don't think we can win. Not being negative. I'm just being honest. You're up. I guess they have no double red for Conflagrate. Or Ox of Agonis, actually. Both cards would be game ending. Dark Blast or Wirewood Symbiote. You got me. They chose the right target this time. Oh, we're actually might have a chance here. So 3, 6, 9. That's all right. So we gotta block one of these. I don't know what we can draw exactly, but it's probably not. Chord of Calling might actually be the one card that does get things going here. Maybe. So Chord of Calling for the Eladamri, I guess, and just try and like really go off. Are there any other options? I don't think so. Steps for 2. $17, huh? A little late for Soulless Jailer, that's for sure. Yeah, it's Eladamri it is. We need the biggest pop-off of all time here, folks. Top card is Wirewood Symbiote. Oh, I'm actually not floating any mana. Never mind. We actually can't. I'm just an idiot. All right, that's fine. I forgot I was 1 mana short. So, all right, so that's fine. All right. I did play a full league with this deck. The first 2 matches are not on YouTube because I was gonna eat lunch and just like learning the deck. The first matches were a little rough. This deck seems really, really difficult to play, honestly. There's a lot of powerful things happening here. This deck reminds me a lot of Legacy Elves, which is obviously a very, very powerful deck. This is a weird deck. Weird lines, bouncing all your lands and stuff, tapping all your things. Having to have Priest, be not summoning sick is definitely a bit of a downer, I think. I mean, this deck could play like Tyvar, the Planeswalker, to give it haste. I don't know. There's a lot of things you could do with this deck, obviously. I would say that the third Shaman of the pack seems kind of eh. I don't know, though. I feel like some actual Llanowar Elves wouldn't be the worst either. Like, more than the one that's already in here. I know that the Zeniths are also Llanowar Elves, too. But, I don't know. It felt like we were a little glutted on 2 at times, also. Right? I wanted a 1-drop to cast Warmaster into 1-drop and couldn't do it. But there's power here for sure. It's a somewhat fragile power, but there's definitely power here. So, pretty cool. So, more to play on stream. You folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.